That blonde girl has been staring at me passionately. I think I have another fan now. Or do I know her? I think I might, but I can't remember her. Oh, Rikichi. She's gonna whoop your ass. We're back for another day of Persona 2. Yeah, let's just go into it. It's been a couple of... I think technically it's been almost a week, if not a little bit more. A little bit more than since we last played. But we will continue. First, we're going to... I didn't think that the New World Order could do something so extreme. I can't believe we're so careless. Can we not... Oh, okay, only that side. Okay. Let's head into Ebony. We'll see if Blood has any rumors. Talk. A rumor. I'm sorry, out of them right now, bitch. We'll eat at your fine establishment in the meantime. You eat that. What do you do? Dex. Agility. Oh wait, that's it. Okay. In that case, yeah, just do that. Okay. Talk to you. That cocktail looks pretty. I wonder if another drink looks better. A word on the street says that foreigner is a millionaire. Yeah, same shit as earlier, or well, as the last time we've been here. Pretty cocktail, huh? Why do women like pretty things so much? What matters is the inside, right? I believe that looks matter too, like desserts. You can enjoy what you see. I'm not saying that looks are everything. Beautiful and delicious are drinks with both traits rare, while people who have both brains and beauty are rare. Oh, such a pretty miss. What? Map collecting? How do you know my hobby? I have no more interest in money. I now live to collect maps, so what would you like? Take a request. I have no more interest. I don't know that place. It's a new place. Can you check it out, miss? Please make a map of there. So you make a map for me here. Here's a blank map. Just keep walking and complete the map. If it's good, I'll trade it for an important card. Okay. Is there anything else? Please ask away. Now... Oh wait, I'm gonna do that. Okay. So I think what we could have made a map, because obviously I can see the guide. I think we could have made a map for... I think we could have made a map when it came to the last place, but we didn't. So we'll just have to keep that in mind when we end up jumping back to the Nanjo route. But yeah. Oh, one thing that I did do before I started recording is I went to, since we had so much fucking cash, I went to get the best dresser chest piece and nullifies crits, and Maya had a headpiece that nullified crit, so I just ended up giving that to Katsuya. So now two of our people nullified crits now, so and that is good. What do you weapons, armor, or weapons, armor? We don't handle any of those here. Ready-made accessories is not enough for you. Develop. Okay, this is kind of like, well, obviously this game's first. I'm not stupid, but this is kind of like the Persona 3 or Persona 4, like item exchange thing. Why can't I make this technically? Do you like... Am I supposed to have the item on the left as well? Mithril armor. Like... Oh, no, wait. No. Needed own. Okay. My dumbass. I thought I had to, and I needed to spend one, but no. Okay. Makes sense. Don't know where the fuck to get Damascus steel from, but, $100,000 for +1 in individual stats is insane. Okay. We'll get the fuck out of here because, yeah, this does not seem like the place for us. Miss Amino, do you remember the cool boy who was called the Paradox? I wonder why he's called that. The cool boy who was called the Paradox. That girl Lisa-chan, right? It seems like she has some ties with Tatsuya-kun. Odd how they don't know each other. I don't know who she's referencing right now. Cool boy who was called the Paradox. Are they talking about Tatsuya? I really don't remember from this being a week since I last recorded. Lisa Silverman, a popular idol. Jun Kashihara, a student of Sugayama High. What are their connections with Tetsuya? Why is So's brother fighting the New World Order? Even if he had a good reason, there's no need to fight alone. Yeah, I do agree with that, but I also don't blame him for fighting alone, right? Like, I understand the... also, you got the best flavored energy drink, June Berry. So, let me... Fuck, this is tight to the fucking lid. Jesus. Just fucking rip my fingernail off. Delicious. I don't think we can go into here. Hey, what do you want to go there for? We have some place to be, Maya. And then obviously we can't go to the science lab. The salesman Rosa Candida was overwhelmed by Paris fat. Yeah. And then, yeah, I can't go to that shit, so we'll bounce. Where do you want me to go? Conan. Jolly Roger. Oh, well, first let's see if there's any new dialogue in this bitch. Still nasty as shit. No, I don't. I think it's the same. Set up. Jolly Roger. That's Tatsuya, so he's Mr. Katsuya's little brother. Come to think of it, they do look alike. Was that really Tatsuya? He had a persona and was skilled in movement. He's so different from the one I know. I wonder why I felt that I've seen Tatsuya-kun at Gold before. That can't be. Deja vu is just the mind playing tricks. It occurs when the brain confuses recent memories with past memories. That's why several people don't have one chance. That's why several people don't have one chance in a million to experience the same deja vu. If that does happen, then it means it's something other than deja vu. I don't know what that something is though. I feel like you can get like... I feel like that's not necessarily true when you think of like... I guess it depends on the deja vu, but we all have like very similar like experiences, whether it's like opening your shirt on top of like an air conditioning unit, you know, or like those type of experiences that all kids have, but we don't necessarily know where it came from. Like, I can't remember a specific time where like I saw someone else do that, so like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Or like, I feel like that type of stuff. But when it comes to like a specific memory, yeah, I would imagine that it's completely something else other than deja vu. Nanjakun and the others seem to be fighting in a different world, the destiny of the past, huh? Opening such a massive seminar, they must anticipate us coming too. Genji Sasaki may be the sacrifice. Don't remember who the fuck that is. So Mr. Kandori was alive, but I don't think that he will make the same mistake. The Sebek scandal is over. Kandori-san is alive, but why is he in the New World Order? Is he being controlled, or could it be? You've seen the TV? You've seen the TV? I never did the Joker curse, but I'm more impure than anyone else. One day I too. Please don't die, young man. We still can't find the whereabouts of Tatsuzo. He might be at the seminar. Where could he be preparing for? Grumble, grumble, Joker. Everyone's gonna become a Joker. Grumble, grumble. A Joker is gonna kill me. Unfortunate. You have anything? Sonomoto-san, I wonder what's wrong. She had a tormented face. It would be nice if I could be of assistance to her. I'm assuming maybe she shows up on the Nanjo route, but obviously we'll see that eventually. That's it for this area. Head to Alba. And head to Parabellum. Talk to the peeps. That Serizawa is such a whiner. How long does she plan on being upset? Where is this new ship? No. We can head to Tomorrow TV and talk to some people. The nature of persona. From those words, it may be hard to believe, but he was chosen by Philemon. It's not like Balfo to judge someone solely on their words. Could it be that he thought only he was special? Even someone like that can be a persona user. I always thought it took a special talent or something. What are they talking about specifically? Yes, how can I help you? I've been saying this for so long, but I plan on quitting this company. We'll never know when something like that will ever happen again, right? Now, even I am a bureau candidate, right? Hey, Brown. Oh, you're here. As you can see, this place is way cool now, too. Without me, it would be nothing. Da ha 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 ha. Brown really is a funky guy. I thought he just acted that way in TV shows. Huh, Lisa, she seemed very down. Being attacked by the Joker seemed to be a shock for her. Lisa just disappeared somewhere. Meepo and others have been searching for her, but they can't find her. I can't guard this place anymore. If anything like that happens again, I could lose my life. Unfortunate. That is the name of the job. Not gonna lie. Less so for security guards, obviously, but, you know, more so for policemen and any... Well, I guess law enforcement in general, but yeah. I had a Yumazaki. Peace Diner. Where the fuck is that? I think I'm... There it is. You got anything? Bitch? Let's talk. Recommendations: the Peace Burger. Yeah. We only do the Big Bang burgers over here, buddy. Hey, Maya, shouldn't we stop that girl over there, right? If she goes to that seminar, but if we don't, she'll become a Joker, and I can't just ignore her either. What should we do? Wang Long Chizuru did know about Mr. Kandori. He was behind the incident after all. That bastard Tatsuzo, he plans to steal the sin of the people in the city? Shit. What is his plan? I can't figure it out. If we take too long, even we will end up becoming Jokers. If Wang Long Chizuru said so, it should be correct. Gotta hurry and get purified or the Joker will get me. Calm down, Yukiko. That's got to be just some TV script. It's a waste of time to trust it. I completely forgot about what Chizuru ended up saying on TV. Should I have gone back to watch like the last 10 minutes of that episode? Probably, but Oh well. Where the fuck? Izakaya Shirai Shiri. What the fuck is that? Oh, I think those are the quests that I haven't done yet. Yeah. We're probably not gonna do those, not gonna lie. Rangadai. Who do we need to talk to? Let's go to Elias Shrine. Why do you think the penthouse was attacked? They know where we are. Even right now, they might be watching us. I know we haven't done anything stupid, like, let them follow us. I can't imagine anything besides that sneak. To atone for his sins, what is Tetsuya trying to do? Let's meet again when we reach our dreams. When I heard those words, I hid my true dreams. Dreams are so distant, yet within our reach, we can only move forward. I can't believe that even Wang Long fortune telling was part of the plan. I'm so stupid to have been a believer. What's up, Akichi? You, why are you here? Me? I just wandered, sorta. But what's up with this place? I feel that I know everyone here. Is this what they call deja vu? There are some weird people in the city saying positive something or other. All smiles too. They're so creepy. I don't know what's happening to me, but I feel like this has happened before. That can't be possible, though. I'm surprised that she has some recollection of it. But also, like, King Leo, I forget his, like, Leo. Like, I don't understand why he remembers, like, the deja vu. Maybe it's just everyone that can eventually, like, recover that, that information. Maybe it's not just Persona users. Well, obviously, with Rama there, obviously she has some recollection, but, yeah. That over there, Mikel, he goes to the same school as I do. Why is he here? And that blonde girl, do I know her? Amano-san, I guess deja vu really does happen. I've been having it a lot lately. I think I know this place, that shrine and everything. It's not my first time seeing them, but why? But why indeed, Ginkgo? It's been bugging me. That guy with the blue hair seems familiar. I feel like picking on him. That blonde girl has been staring at me passionately. I think I have another fan now. Or do I know her? I think I might, but I can't remember her. Oh, Rikichi. She's gonna whoop your ass. Gaten Sushi. It's another world in here. Outside, they're all going crazy because of that broadcast. Maybe I should go to the seminar. We'll fight back with the rumors, too. We can say, like, Wang Long Shizuru is a liar, or there is no such thing as Kegare. Or not. Rumors like that aren't going to go far, and besides, we don't have enough time. That Masoka guy is something. I'm surprised that there's a guy like that in this day and age. Perfect for that thickhead rich boy. They say that if you do not attend the seminars, you will eventually be possessed by the Joker. They're way ahead of us. This makes it quite bad for us. Tetsuzo, what are you planning to do next? What's up, Reggie? I forget. Oh, hello. Good afternoon. I'm selling these fine kitchen knives. Forget it. There's no way in hell I could talk that sweetly. Reiji, Kiro. A Persona user who has fought alongside Nanjo and Ellie, aka the legendary six-pack leader. He is the half-brother of Kandori. Huh, my persona is resonating, so you must be it. I've heard from Nanjo that you have been helping my old pals. Just come to me if you have a problem. I could help you to some extent. By the way, can I interest you in some knives? Like I said, could you teach me how I could be better in sales? I'm not really doing well lately. Like I said, you're strong, but you have too many rough edges. You mean I have to be like you? You You see, what's important is love. You have to love the customer. If you do that, your persona will help you. What do you mean love? You mean be affectionate with them? You make it sound very weird, you know. Sushi at this time of day, well, you are #1 in the industry. Why don't you eat too? Okay. See from them. The boss son just came home, but he had blue hair and was wearing a skirt. Boss eyes bugged out and he started yelling, but something was wrong with the kid. Seemed depressed and wandered out, saying he's going to the shrine. Yeah. You got anything to say? What the hell was Akichi wearing? I don't believe I've brought up my son to walk around looking like that. He said it was for a costume party or something, but who knows? I'm gonna get him when he comes home. Oh, Akichi. And I did not talk to you. That's Reiji. Reiji. E.G.? Is the R silent? I don't know. He's also an old friend. I'm surprised to see him here. So am I. We'll check our personas. See if we can do anything. I doubt so. I doubt that we can do anything because from the last time we played Mutate. Right. Can I at least see the new persona? Okay, there. Do I want this? You're weak to all physical. And your stats are worse. Yeah, no. But like I was gonna say, nothing has changed really other than my level. So there's not much we can make. Susano looks fire though. Well, I guess we can make you. Are you better than... I can make Susano soon though. Maybe we should save up. I was gonna make this guy, but... What does Susano look like? Yeah, you're just overall better. Or are you? You're... Ugh. I don't really like... I'd rather this as a, like, as a persona in terms of resistances. I don't like it when they are weak to, like, one or the other, right? Like, I'd rather just be, like, you know, just specific things that are weak to, not just, why can't I think? Not just, I prefer like this. Like, I'd rather them not be weak to half of the fucking possible elements. Stretch. Yep, appreciate it. Thanks always, Igor. And yeah, I don't have the other scenarios in this playthrough because for some reason they don't give it to you. What am I doing? Take on persona, yeah. Odysseus. I mean, shit, we kept going back to you occasionally, so honestly, you can stay in the party for right now. We'll see what else we can summon. Fuck, I need eye drops. Vivian. Level 42. Ooh, Loki. Absolute 0. Deal medium ice damage to an enemy group. You look pretty sick. But we've already seen you. Unab Ku. pretty bitching. Can I talk to you? Do you say anything to me? It seems there's someone else who has wandered into this world beside you. As time passes, his destiny grows weaker, but what you bear is more like a bond. I suppose it must be settled. Is he talking about Tatsuya, or... I don't know if he's talking about the big bad or Tetsuya, because he's saying his destiny is weaker, and I don't understand why Tetsuya's destiny would grow weaker. So he has returned. Did he have something to regret in this world, or could it be? So he has returned. Did he have something to regret in this world, or could it be? Yeah, I don't know who they're referring to. There's something happened in this world. The agitation in people's hearts agitate. The agitation in people's hearts agitate even this canvas. In the end, I am a human. I was in love with someone. In fact, I still am in love with him. I wonder if that is why I act so vain. And that person told me that time that I was fake. I felt so much pain that I wanted to die. This must be a trial for me to find the answer once again. If that is so, I cannot lose. Yes, let's think positive. Yes, let's think positive. I will not lose. Kegare, huh? What is the New World Order trying to do by collecting that stuff? I don't like not knowing that. I am surprised that we haven't seen, like with everyone else from Persona 1, I am surprised we don't see our homeboy from Persona 1. Other than obviously his fake, but maybe he'll end up showing up. But yeah. And they're also kind of leaning that he ended up with Ellie, which fine with me. I mean, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, we definitely ended up setting him up with Maki. Yeah, I think. Not even like, it's not like a Persona 3 or Persona 4 like romance type shit, but even if we stop the Smile Here Sokka seminars, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We need to go further. They know our actions. Those seminars might be trapped too. We've got to make the first move to find out. Let us head out. And I think that is it for talking. We need to go to the Hirosaka Smile Mall, which is Hirosaka Smile. We will save. Nope, not settings, dumbass. We'll save. You know what? Fuck, I should have still saved. We're gonna change the. We're gonna change the color layout every session, just to, I don't know, to differentiate some shit. Oh yeah, that's for Tetsuya. Overwrite that. I have been thinking if I should go back to the other save, and honestly, now looking at it, I think if I had ended up choosing Nanjo, I don't think I would have come back for Ellie. Not because I don't like Ellie's, like, this story so far. I just think it's mostly because skimming through the guide, it kind of seems from this point it's just boss differences, because I think, and like obviously I read through the guide like probably like an hour ago, but like it seems to be mostly that it was that specific dungeon only that was unique. There might be one more unique dungeon, but yeah, we're gonna end up going back anyways because we do need those Tatsuya shits. But yeah, it honestly puts a bad taste in my mouth, the fucking getting stuck trying to get Maya Prime, and I will probably have to do that again, considering I don't even know why I'm doing this. We'll probably have to do that again, considering... Well, I guess we don't... Well, that, I don't even remember what you're fucking weak to. Actually, we can analyze, dumbass. Nope. Rasputin... Contact... do we want to make him... No, we want to make him eager. So, Ellie plus Maya. Yeah. Why can't I think? I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, maybe in the other dungeon they have access to free tarot cards, so that way we maybe have a chance to make a Meteorama persona earlier than having to try and luck our way into Maya Prime. So yeah, we'll have to see when it comes down to that. What are you? You are Pickles and Hoon Hao. Hoon Hao, Ellie. Ellie plus Baofo. Thanks for the death cards. See, in the first Persona game, I think I did end up clearing... I don't remember what you're weak to. Oh, luckily it shows us. Just magic. What was the main one that I used? It was like... Was it Dragonflight? No. It was Sonic Wave. Or no, was it Heavy Rain? Actually, I think it was Tidal Wave. We'll do it like this. I just think yeah, that's hazy for me not playing in a while. I need to record this more often, and even though that'll put me like super ahead, it'll also allow me to remember what the fuck I'm doing or like what's going on, because I have no recollection of what Chizuru said at the on TV when we went there to fuck her up. Fusion spell, tidal wave. Katsuya, Baofo, tackle you. They should be resisted in the back, but I don't know why it's an X when it's resisted, but also I need to turn off what's it called? Animations. At least I think I'm supposed to be here. Do I want to equip Baofo with our boy? You basically swap resistances and actually gain a strength. If I go like that, you lose 7 magic attack, but I don't know if that'll end up getting replenished with him going to I don't know if that will get replenished with him going to like him leveling up his specific persona. I don't remember if that's how it works, or if that's mainly just by naturally leveling up. I would assume this is what they mean by map, by the way. The like clearing all the fog of war. The team began talking. Me long time no see, human. What's that box? A dresser. Me should learn what language? Well, this game's Japanese, so English. You speak English, you teach me. Hunhao Ali plus Baofo. Thanks for the death cards. That's clear. Physical. Well, you guys did get fucked up by that, that tidal wave, so strategy actions, Baofo. You should still take some damage, even though it's just resisted. We're recording, right? Hopefully. Bro. Okay. Yeah. Do plan to record for a long session. I don't know if so there I'll say this the spoiler-y as possible. I don't even know if I've said it already, but if you, for the people that played the game already, know when the cutoff is. But I wonder, because I do plan to record for like 10 hours, so I wonder if that can get us to, and I don't think so, because with the amount of like, with the guide showing us a lot of what did we do? With the guide showing us a lot of I need to heal my guys, actually. They're about to fucking die. Okay. Yeah, I need to pay more attention. For those who know already, there will be a point eventually where we will obviously jump back to Nanjo. I do wonder if we can get to that point in these 10 hours, is what I'm trying to get at. We will see. I did check, and this is what I mean by, like, if I had stuck to if I had went the Nanjo route first, I think I just would have not had gone back. And I still don't know how I'm gonna upload the Nanjo route, because a lot of this will be shared, because there's a lot of I think there's no more unique dungeons. I'm not gonna like say that definitively because I don't remember specifically from the guide. I think I might just end up, the fuck? Principality. Hi. I think I might just end up I might just end up cutting up the Nanjo stuff into like a super cut up episodes, in the sense of like all this like normal dungeon shit. I think I'll end up cutting out, and obviously when we get to the bosses and stuff like that, and all that dialogue and all the unique stuff with Nanjo, I'll let that run until we get to the same point again where is where we got to the cutoff with Ellie. Yeah, I still don't. That's still up in the air of how I'm gonna specifically do that. Because I don't think it's. I don't think it's inherently good TV. Let's say. Wait, what the fuck are you? Wait. Did I just see you at like 90 luck? No, it's 47. Or sorry, agility, not luck. I'm assuming this elevator doesn't work. It does. There goes my train of thought again. Did we not fuck you up? We didn't. I'm gonna fuck you up once, just so we have information on you and what you're weak to. But yeah, it's still up in the air with what we're gonna do for Nanjo. I still haven't turned off animations. Also, I need to let Balfo go first so he can start. What the fuck? Stats increased. Yeah, unknown. C. Actually, you know what? Should they fusion spell as well? You guys go first, then tidal wave on the back end. Yeah. The reason why I say to do both fusion spells is because that will... I guess they won't die, so that won't inherently... Oh, it's only to 1. They won't get the... Because you're supposed to kill the final enemy with the fusion spell to get a mutation. So yeah, I mean, it'll be better for their SP, I think, if they were to just keep doing that fusion spell though. Did not mean to let that rock. Yeah. I should have waited for that then Balfo could have got the final hit. Do I want to keep pumping your decks? 330. Yeah, no, let's get your vitality up, because I think you do enough damage right now. Let us turn off battle animations for right now. Hunhao, Ellie plus Balfo. Okay. Stomach's growling. Yeah, I get it. Creating map. Okay, so there's a hidden area over here. Let's contact you. Ellie Maya. Head up. Have we fucked you guys up? Yes, we have. Actions. Let Balfo go first to do that. Then you guys with Tidal Wave will go like that. Then Katsuya, just Twin Slash. I don't think it will need to get to that point with him. Like, I don't think it will get to that point with him, but they block it, my dumbass. Well, good thing he ended up finishing that turn off anyways. They're giving fuck all for XP. I don't even think we got XP there. Order Balfo. Physical. Balfo, use straight slash on him. And then Katsuya go in front of us. Then Tidal Wave at the end. Yeah, Katsuya just does way more damage than everyone else. Or when it comes to physical. Obviously because of the Karma Ring, but... Dex card. Don't mind if I do. I think we can duplicate that. So that'll be nice. Have you do Miragion. Wait, is that on? Was Miragion for group? I thought it was for all enemy group. Okay, yeah, we'll do it to the front line. We'll put you up front. And then Katsuya. Katsuya will have you attack you. Then Tidal Wave. Like that. Let's heal up. You guys, yeah, you guys do not like water. Or you guys like water. So, yeah, we'll stay away from that. Then, order. I don't want to change their shit, but actually, you don't really have anything else you can attack with. What about you? Not really. We'll go like that. We need to heal that possession. Items. Do I have another item for that? No. We also need to make a persona that has... well, actually, I don't think... Whatever the, like, ailment gone for all allies, we need to make that on someone so we can have it on our person just in case if shit were to go awry. Yeah, do Blazing Burst. Stats increased. We'll take it. Contacting you, Ellie Balfo. No, Ellie Maya. But yeah, I've been enjoying this game. We do need to be more prepared when it comes to the shit that happens, like being more prepared against the shit that happens, like when it comes to not getting stuck again against like getting stuck in that dungeon without Meteorama. So just constantly, especially when we find an enemy that gives us free tarot cards, we definitely need to grind that for a bit, just so we have basically a get out of jail free card. Have Balfo go first. Katsuya. Yeah. What the fuck is this? Oh no, just let's do it normally. Gomenasai. We probably should go heal, especially since we're not we haven't even hit any plot yet. We take the elevator down to... I'm actually a ninja master. Who are you, Pickles? Balfo. Yeah, I'm just drawing a blank right now when it comes to shit to talk about. I guess I'll talk about shit that's coming up on the channel. We'll be doing, after this, it's, I feel like I forget if I even said this already, but we will be playing Red Dead 2 after Persona 2, so keeping up the 2 theme. Especially, actually keeping up the 2 theme, because we're doing Resident Evil 2 right now. Well, we're uploading Resident Evil 2 right now. I finished it. I think when this episode comes out, it will be the day of the final episode of RE2. Yeah, a strange thing happened as well. My fucking episode 7... Oh, Balfo's out of SP. Episode 7 of our Resident Evil 2 playthrough did insanely well for some reason. I think it's at like 160, 170 views or something like that, which is obviously for the channel is insane, like compared to like the average of like, I mean, the average has been going up, to be fair. Like when I started originally, it was at like, I'd be lucky if I got like less than 5, like, you know, like something around like 3 to 5. But now maybe it's because of the well, obviously because obviously Resident Evil is just a very popular game. But it's also, the videos are just doing better. Maybe it's because like Persona 2 is also popping, but like even the Persona 2 videos are doing good. Like some of them will occasionally get like 17 views, 15 views, or stuff like that. Obviously there's some that'll just stay at like 5, but yeah, appreciate the views. I don't say it a lot, but the likes do help, I think. Also, I don't know why, like I said, I don't know why specifically that Resident Evil 2 video did fucking square. I don't know why that Resident Evil 2 video did so good specifically. My suspicion is that I need to get him some SP. My suspicion's that because of the title, that has made it do better. Because with that one is I think that episode's called Oh Yeah. And that's one thing I've been slightly trying to test. I haven't actually like wrote it all down to specifically see if this is actually the case. But I feel like one of the reasons maybe that some videos do better is there's at times where I do make the titles very generic or very universal in the sense of like it's not just specific to the game that I'm playing. It's more so has to do with like in that Resident Evil 2 video is called Oh Yeah, obviously, so it's like and in that video Mr. X, he doesn't really chase you around in the original, but the big bad in that one runs through a fucking wall like the Kool-Aid Man, so obviously named it Oh Yeah. And I feel like that's generic enough to like you get traction from people searching up the Oh Yeah Kool-Aid Man meme. So I don't know if it's coming from that or what, but nonetheless, support is always appreciated and very welcomed. No, do some Maragion on you guys. Twin slash, that's fine. What else? What else? Oh yeah, so Red Dead 2, Resident Evil 4, I said it in the Resident Evil 2 series, obviously. Resident Evil 4 will be next up on the chopping block when it comes to our short game. I might end up doing a double long game. Someone did ask me if and this is the more detailed explanation than I put in the comment when I was asked if I will be playing through Resident Evil 3. At this point, I feel so I'm probably gonna end up saving it for Halloween. Well, I will be saving it for Halloween. I'm not gonna say it. I probably, because obviously I have control of what I upload and what I end up recording. But I do want some things for the Halloween spooky time. So like another game I want to play obviously is The Evil Within. Haven't played that game in ages, and it's also made by the director of OGRE4. And I also want to play the Silent Hill games during that month as well. Now, how many games I'm actually going to be able to crank out in that month is to be determined, because that is a lot of games I want to get through. Like, The Evil Within is not a inherently... the first one, I think, is like 20 hours, and then the second one, I think, is even longer. So they're not inherently short games. The Silent Hill 2, I don't remember the length of that specifically. I forget if I mentioned this before, but my only experience with Silent Hill is I remember watching, I forget who. It could be Game Grumps, I don't remember. Okay, guys, you're trolling. And when I mean you guys, I mean me. My only experience with Silent Hill is Silent Hill Downpour, which is more so, I think technically that's somewhat related to 2. I don't remember fuck all from that game, or from watching that. So I do want to play Silent Hill. There's also like the that Silent Hill F game, I think Silent Hill F, or it could be some other title, I don't remember specifically. That looked pretty trippy as well. Balfo, double pierce on this shithead. Katsuya over here. And then there's also that other Silent Hill game that got announced somewhat recently, which is like, it's like in this like in this like fisherman's town. It looks very like well, obviously they didn't show much, but it's Silent Hill. And then obviously Silent Hill 2. Want to get through that. Done with this? Yes. Lala. Yeah. Maya, you can't really do shit. Feral Claw, I guess. And what's his face is possessed. I am gonna run out of Onusas. All that just to clear. All that just to clear a map. Before we head through that door, though. Because, yeah, I think we need to go through there for plot. We will leave, then come back with SP. Actions. Balfo, Miragion. And Katsuya's fucking dead. They do not like his ass at all. I don't even know what they're doing to him because I haven't been paying attention. I think they just use water on him and then just blow his ass away. Or maybe he got insta-killed, I am unsure. And then here's another thing with this game. I understand the difficulty of like, you know, making it so you can't run away and stuff like that. It is quite annoying, I will say that. Not that you can contact your way out of it. That was more so annoying when there was that one enemy that you couldn't contact, or that we couldn't contact. I do wish we had repels. Because I don't think, or well, obviously that's the Pokemon term, but I think you can get repels in the normal game, or like when it's not on the hardest difficulty. But on this one you can't, so we kind of just have to fucking deal with the encounters as they come. Which is always fun. Hello, sir. Thank you. Yep, appreciate it. Can we buy Onusas? Yes. Okay, we're gonna need 11 of these, 10 of those. Sure, 50 bands? Sure. Okay, appreciate it. Let us save, because we have not saved in a while, and knowing this game will end up getting blown back by a fake-ass Wobbuffet. I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, I'm still up in the air what that... Oh, I can go down. I didn't even notice that. Oh, we'll just go down. Oh, I somewhat fake-ass remember this. Can't think anymore. Aguila. Oh yeah. The next game, what I mean by we might do 2 long games, it might end up just turning out to be it might turn out to be bro, I am fucked up today. I cannot think at all. The second game after Resident Evil 4 might end up being Final Fantasy 15. I really want to go through 15 again. The first time I played it around, I feel like I wasn't not, I don't want to say like intelligent enough, but like I feel like the more time that passes, I get a better appreciation of maybe I pay attention more, or I don't know, get like recognize themes, or I pay attention more to the story than I used to. Not that I don't pay attention to the story, but like I feel like I don't know. So I want to go through 15 again. Main problem with 15 is I know there's a lot of copyrighted songs. You know, they obviously, one of the main songs that they used, especially like for the E3 shit, was Stand By Me at the beginning, where Noctis and the gang were pushing the car and shit like that. So I don't know how aged that will be when it comes to that, especially since, like, I mean, Final Fantasy music has always been so elite, so like I don't know like how much it's gonna ruin the experience by not having music on, right? Because that's the only way I think I'd be able to record it. Similar thing to, like, I guess I have to look that up for, why did I just do that, bro? He blocked it. I still have to look that up for Red Dead 2, because I'm assuming that they're gonna have a lot, like same thing like in GTA, that they would have a lot of old songs that are definitely gonna be owned by UMG. So yeah, that is one thing I need to look at before recording, if I need to cut all audio off beforehand, which it does suck. Especially when it's like in a game, like I get it, but like, yeah, it is a bit of a disappointment if we're gonna have to go through 15 without music, or if it's just like that main song, because if the rest of the music is just Square Enix, then obviously there's nothing to be worried about. But with Stand By Me, that's kind of, you know, yeah, that seems like a copyright strike in an instant. It's either that, I do want to play through 13, Final Fantasy 13 eventually. Now, am I gonna play 13-2 and 13 Lightning Returns? That I don't know, or if I do play that, how fast that ends up getting on the channel is unknown to me. But I do want to get through 13, because 13 has always interested me from like the outside looking into the game. I know 13 is very controversial. I don't know specifically what they did, but I know oh no, you need to do physical. Wait, actually, are you fine against fire? Yeah, you're weak actually. I just know 13 is very controversial when it comes to Final Fantasy. But then again, honestly, for everything I see, and that's obviously the internet, so like, people are gonna hate everything and not like anything. So yeah, um, it might just be the sense of like it's just people's opinion, and like a lot of the discussion going around the internet too is like people not playing video games and just saying their experiences from walkthroughs and stuff like that. And I am a big proponent of watching something before you give a, like, you can have the fake opinion of like, and if you preface this with like that's what you've heard, or you can't just outright say like your opinion with your full chest if you haven't experienced it. You can say like, oh, you've heard these things, you know, but that's not like a that's not a full endorsement of that, right? That's just what you've heard, right? Like I can say like that for Final Fantasy 13 is a very controversial game of like a lot of Final Fantasy fans, you know? Like I think like on Reddit they did a poll, and this was like way back. I think this was probably like 2 years ago. They did a poll at that time, was recent, of the, I forget if it was the best or the most popular. I think it was the best Final Fantasy, and they had 9. Obviously, I think 9 ended up winning, and 9 is also getting an anime as well. They had 9 end up winning, but like I think fucking 13 was like down towards the bottom. They also had 8, so like they also had 8 towards like the middle. I fuck with the characters a lot in 8. I definitely think they need to redo some of the story stuff if it were ever to get a remake. And like there's so I know it's very controversial right now. It's like, oh, we need to remake games. I do think there is something like I like the Final Fantasy 7 remakes. What the fuck is that? Is that just oh, do that, and then fuck it, Blazing Burst. I do like the Final Fantasy 7 remakes, but I do, you know, you can play them both, and you're kind of intended to play them both because you're, there's shit that, like, it's not the same game. They're not trying to tell the same shit with a lot of, like, with how that game works, of the story and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd like to see them, you know, and it's not like, oh, the graphics are bad. I just want to see them again, you know what I mean? I don't think that's a hot take. Same thing vice versa with 7, you know, like people wanted a remake for ages, right? And it's not that the original doesn't look good, you know, it still has its charm, but I want to see it like modernized. But I do understand that I don't think Rebirth did amazingly. I could be wrong. I don't specifically remember the numbers. But Jesus, we're just yapping. Yeah, I don't remember the number specifically. But I don't think it did insanely. I'm not gonna say it didn't do insanely well. I just think I don't think it did as good as what they expected it to be, if I remember correctly. Can you guys fucking kill them? And it's also taking in like inherently longer amounts of time to do these remakes and games. Like for example, for Persona 4, I think it's made by, I looked it up ages ago, but like the studio that is doing the remake for, obviously it's not Atlas that's doing it, but that company, I remember looking into it, and obviously correct me if I'm wrong. That company's whole job is mostly to do remakes, but without the credit. Is what like I took from their like MO. Like they're kind of like a not a no name, but like they like that's purposely their whole like brand is to like not be in the forefront of like, hey, we did this remake type shit. Like I said, I could be completely wrong about that of like what I was, how I took in, how I read it, but like they had done like a shit ton of remakes, and that's all they do is like the remakes of different games. But yeah, so it might be like a scenario like that, or Square Enix will end up doing it by themselves. But like obviously a lot of people want a 9 remake, you know, and then we're getting the 9 anime instead. So it's like, when are we gonna get a 9 remake? Final Fantasy VI is one of the coolest, most unique games ever, right? Like it's some people's favorite game for a very good reason. A lot of people would want a 6 remake, and I think that's very valid as well. In a sense, you could say it's even more it's a more pressing matter than to get an 8 remake, right? Because it's so much older, right? Not different. What are you, Hunhao? Ellie or Baofo? Or Ellie and Baofo? Am I not doing this right? Hunhao, yeah. Ellie and Baofo. I don't know why you're getting mad, but... at this point with all the fucking... Actually, no. I don't think I am going to be able... I think I'd have to go to the 4th floor. Yeah, because all this is just... out. Or sorry, the 3rd floor. We can only go to the 4th floor on the elevator. I hope I have to be here, and I'm not just in a random fucking dungeon. I don't think I am. I mean, the guy says Hirosaka's Smile Mall, and all the enemies are the same. So, this is like the worst fucking combo of enemies I can face if I just want to fucking outright kill them. Pickles. Baofo. And no, I don't think every game needs to be remade. I don't know. There's something about seeing it, and it's also the thing of like there are people, and should you know, make games for those people of like, I'm not gonna play Final Fantasy VIII because it looks ass. Is another question of like, if that's a valid reason to make it, but I don't know. I just want to see games that are on older consoles that are harder to get, or stuff just remade. Now, does that invalidate the original? No. And you should probably still play the original. But I want some games remade. That's all I'm saying. Or maybe not every game, like 13 I don't think needs to get remade, but I do think it probably should get like a remastered, like HD remaster type shit, you know? Like bump the graphics up to like 4K and shit like that. Demeter. Where the fuck are you? Maya plus Katsuya contact. Actually, I should probably blow your ass away first so we can know your weakness. Hopefully you don't blow my ass away in the meantime though. Baofo. You guys look like you resist fire, but we're gonna do it anyways. No, you guys do Earth. You guys hurt like a bitch, though. But hopefully this blows you away. It does. Also another game. I don't know if we're gonna be playing. Like I said, there's a lot of games that I want to get through in Halloween, but obviously, like, I ended up buying, this was ages ago, I bought Parasite Eve on the Vita, or, like, I have a PlayStation TV, like, the little fake-ass, it's like the Vita, but, like, without, like, the Vita itself, right? So, like, I can play it on the TV. Have I contacted you ever? I don't know. Oh, you have a different name here. I bought Parasite Eve on the PlayStation Store. But technically, I don't think I can get the PlayStation Store for the PS Vita, like, that shit is no longer available. I can still download shit, but I can't. The same thing with the Nintendo 3DS Store. I can buy the shit, but I can't. Or sorry, I can download the shit, but I can't buy any more shit. So, like, if I wanted to play it on original hardware, or as, like, official hardware as I can get, it might be on G2G or GOG. I forget that platform's name. I have it on my fucking computer and I don't remember the name. I think it's GOG. It might be on there, but yeah, if I wanted to buy Parasite Eve 2, I can't because it's just not available anymore. Still have Parasite 1 on there, obviously, but yeah. Another game I want to play. I want to play Dino Crisis at some point. I don't know what goes on specifically in that game. I just know it's another Capcom zombie. It's obviously not zombies, but like another like RE inspired thing. I forget how specifically, or I've never seen anything from it, so I don't know how it specifically plays. If it does play like a Resident Evil game, or because Parasite Eve I thought was gonna be like a Resident Evil type game, but what I obviously, if you know how Parasite Eve plays, it plays like a RPG, like it's a turn-based game. Where I thought it was gonna be a RE2 type thing, but yeah, I was wrong. I did not read what that just said, so. This might be a long episode because this is just me yapping and barely getting any progress done. Who the fuck? Zabos. Can I kill both of you? I might get blown back. Do I not have a better? No. I feel like Zabos. I'm gonna do it on you guys up front. I feel like Zabos probably has more HP than the guys up front, so they probably need more damage on them, but ow, Jesus. Oh fuck, they just used water. Okay, they're fine. That is perfectly a-okay. I was worried there for a second that they might be drain or null water, and obviously coming into that attack, that's not the best.